Chosen one, have you ever felt like you're living a life so extraordinary that the people around you don't even know what to make of it? As if the way you carry yourself, the decisions you make, and the energy you radiate resemble something straight out of an anime, something out of the ordinary, something powerful and transformative. People around you might see your unique traits and be left in awe or confusion, unable to grasp the depth of your journey. But here's the truth. This is exactly how you're meant to be. You're walking a path that isn't like anyone else's, and that's because you've been chosen to stand out, to rise above, to break free from the mundane, and to embody greatness. This uniqueness is a critical part of your journey, and understanding why this confusion surrounds you will help you grow into the full power of your divine calling. The way others perceive you, whether it's admiration, jealousy, or confusion, is a sign that you are moving towards something extraordinary. But it's crucial for you to understand why this happens and how to use this awareness to further your growth. Chosen one, if you have been guided to this channel, it's not by accident. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become a part of the official Kingdom Calls family, so you never miss the divine wisdom meant to uplift and guide you on your sacred path. And make sure to like the video to let the universe know you are ready to receive this wisdom. Let's make today's like goal 500. Have you ever noticed how people look at you almost as if they can't quite figure you out? It's as though your presence confuses them. Your energy, your aura, and the way you carry yourself seem to place you in a category beyond their understanding. Some might admire you, others may be uncertain, while some could even feel threatened by your unique essence. It's as if they see you as a living story unfolding, but they can't quite comprehend it. The truth is, what they're seeing is the very essence of your divine path, unfolding exactly as it's meant to. Being a chosen one often means walking a path that others can't fully grasp, and that can feel like both a burden and a blessing. You might feel alone at times, unsure of why you seem to stand out in a way that others don't. But this isn't by mistake. There is a purpose to your uniqueness. Just like the main character of an anime, you are called to experience a journey that defies the ordinary. There's a calling on your life that others can't always understand. Think of an anime character. They are often faced with challenges that push them to evolve in ways that no one else could anticipate. They grow in power, understanding, and purpose, but not without experiencing moments of doubt, isolation, and resistance. What people see on the surface is only part of the story. What they don't see is the inner strength, the spiritual battle, and the divine guidance that fuel every move you make. Just like these characters, you too are being shaped by unseen forces, forces that are preparing you for something monumental. Yet, in the midst of this journey, you may face inner challenges, doubts that arise when you feel misunderstood. This could be a spiritual trial where you're questioning your purpose or the worth of your path. You see, when others can't understand your divine essence, it can create a ripple of confusion within yourself. You might wonder if you're truly on the right path, especially when it feels as though people are watching and waiting for you to fail, just to confirm their assumptions. The world is often unprepared for the greatness that resides in you. It expects conformity, routine, and predictability, but you, chosen one, are anything but predictable. The spiritual weight of standing out in such a powerful way can sometimes feel isolating. You might find yourself walking through life surrounded by people who don't fully grasp your significance, leaving you to wonder if your efforts, your struggles, and your victories even make sense. But this is where you must remember, your life is not meant to be understood by everyone. Your calling is sacred, and sometimes it requires that others remain uncertain. Just like in an anime where the protagonist's true power or potential isn't immediately visible to the others, your growth and evolution are unfolding in divine timing, beyond what the world can comprehend. This tension, the feeling of being misunderstood, isn't something that should deter you. Instead, it's a sign that you're on the right path. When you're chosen for greatness, there will always be resistance from those who aren't ready for the transformation you represent. But it's not about them. It's about the divine purpose you carry within you. The energy you emanate is like a call to action for the universe to align itself in support of your journey. The more you lean into your divine mission, the clearer your path will become. So what do you do when you feel misunderstood, or when others look at you like you're an enigma they can't quite solve? You keep going. You lean into God's calling, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. Understand that you are not here to fit into the expectations of others. You are here to shatter the limits of what's possible, just as the characters we admire in anime break barriers in their worlds. Your path is one of divine rebellion, a rebellion against the limitations of ordinary life and an embrace of the extraordinary. In this sacred journey, there will always be those who try to bring you down, who want you to submit to the norms, to the expected. But remember this, you are not called to conform. You are called to rise. You are called to shine in ways that will leave people in awe, not because of who you are in their eyes, but because of who you are in God's eyes. So embrace the unknown. Walk boldly in your path, even when others don't understand. Keep pressing forward and let the divine wisdom flow through you, transforming everything in its wake. You are a living anime character, and your story is unfolding with purpose, power, and divine timing. In the unfolding narrative of your life, there is a deeper story at play, one that stretches beyond the mundane and reaches into the realm of the divine. Each of us has been chosen for a path that can feel simultaneously exhilarating and isolating. You are living a story that, on the surface, may seem unfamiliar to those around you, and in many ways, this is by divine design. Just like a character in an anime, your journey has unique dimensions, moments of struggle, triumph, transformation, and destiny. But unlike the scripted arcs of fiction, your path is guided by the divine will of God. And this truth carries far greater weight than anything the world can offer. The way others perceive you often doesn't align with your inner truth. They may only see glimpses of your character, the parts that stand out or shine in the light of their expectations. But there is so much more happening within you, so much more than meets the eye. Your spiritual journey is like the unfolding of an anime narrative, full of unexpected twists, hidden depths, and moments of transformation that others can't fully comprehend. Just as a protagonist in an anime faces challenges that seem insurmountable, your path is filled with challenges that test not only your character, but also your faith. These trials are not obstacles to avoid, but rather the very means through which you are forged into the person you are meant to become. However, what is sometimes lost in this process is the quiet preparation that takes place in the background, unseen by the world. It's easy to forget that every moment of struggle, every moment of doubt, is a step toward growth. When you feel misunderstood, like the anime character who seems out of place in their world, remember that you are not meant to conform to the world's standards. You were not created to fit neatly into the boxes that others try to place you in. Instead, God has given you a unique design, and though it may not always be clear, it is unfolding exactly as it should. The process of becoming who God has called you to be is not immediate, and it is certainly not without its difficulties. Yet it is in these difficulties that your character is shaped. You may find that the trials you face in your life are precisely the things that will build your spiritual strength. The struggles that feel like they are breaking you are, in reality, the moments that are breaking open new levels of understanding, compassion, and resilience within you. Just like an anime character who must face immense challenges to unlock their true power, you are being prepared for something far greater than what you can currently see. These trials refine your spirit, teaching you to rely not on your own strength, but on God's guidance and wisdom. There is a divine blueprint at work in your life, one that is not bound by time or space. You are part of a grand cosmic plan that transcends the limitations of human understanding. The challenges you face, while difficult, are designed to guide you toward your highest calling. The anime protagonist may not understand their true purpose until later in the story, but the moments of clarity and revelation always come in due time. So, too, will your understanding of your divine purpose unfold. It's important to remain patient and trust that God is guiding you, even when the path seems unclear. You might be called to stand in places where others cannot understand your decisions. People may question why you do the things you do or why you pursue a path that seems unconventional. But you are walking the road of divine destiny, and this journey was never meant to be understood by everyone. Your role is not to make others comfortable with your choices, but to remain true to the divine truth that resides within you. Trust that God is preparing you for something that only you can fulfill. Your story is unique, just like every anime character has their own narrative arc, shaped by the struggles and victories they face along the way. The most powerful moments in any story often occur when the protagonist faces their deepest fears and chooses to rise above them. Your spiritual journey is no different. There will be moments when you are called to face parts of yourself that you'd rather leave hidden. But these moments of inner confrontation are where true growth occurs. You will be called to dig deep, to face your fears, and to rise above the limitations that once held you back. It's in these moments of intense transformation that you step into your divine power. At times, it may feel as if you are stepping into the unknown, as if you are navigating a world that doesn't fully understand you. This is a divine invitation to trust, to let go of your need for certainty, and to allow yourself to be guided by the unseen hand of God. Your spiritual path, just like the anime character's journey, is one of discovery, growth, and ultimate fulfillment. The struggles are not there to break you, they are there to prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. So, even when it feels like the world doesn't know what to think of you, remember that you are walking in alignment with a purpose far greater than what the world can comprehend. As you walk this journey, there's an undeniable tension that builds within you, a sense that something greater is unfolding, yet you can't quite grasp it. You may have moments when you feel like you're standing at the edge of something monumental, but the details are just beyond your reach. The world may look at you with confusion, as though they don't understand what makes you tick or why you move the way you do. Maybe you're even questioning it yourself. Why do you feel like a character from an anime living in a world that doesn't quite seem to know what to think about you? The weight of that uncertainty can feel heavy, but it also stirs something deeper, something you can't ignore. For all the moments where you feel misunderstood, there is also a stirring within you, a quiet knowing that you are part of something larger. There are days when everything aligns just so, and you feel as though you are on the cusp of something extraordinary. But those moments are fleeting, and the next day you might be left with more questions than answers. What if everything you felt, every strange sensation and every inner calling is more than just a fleeting thought? Could it be that this feeling of being a character in an unfolding story, one that no one fully understands, is part of the plan? As the world around you carries on, seemingly oblivious to the divine forces at work within you, you may start to ask, why me? Why does it feel like you've been chosen for this strange journey? Why do the pieces of your life seem to fit together in ways that others don't recognize? Maybe you've started to see patterns, whispers of a deeper truth that others can't hear. You sense that there's a purpose behind your every step, yet the answer remains elusive. The divine will of God, guiding you through this path, isn't always visible in the physical world, but deep down, you know it's there. At times, you may long for more direct answers, more tangible signs, but faith isn't about certainty. It's about walking through the unknown, trusting that God is leading you in ways that are not immediately apparent. It's in the waiting, in the stillness, where the answers will come. You may wonder if you'll ever truly see the fruits of your labor, or if the world will ever recognize your worth. But could it be that the acknowledgement you seek isn't meant to come from others, but from within? What if everything you need to know is already within you, waiting to be revealed when the time is right? There is a power in your journey that is already at work, even when you cannot see it. The pieces of your story are not random. They are woven together by a divine hand, a hand that is shaping you into something greater than you can even imagine. But still, there's a lingering question. What is the purpose of all this? What is the next step? The anticipation you feel is the divine stirring within you, preparing you for a revelation that will bring everything into focus. Your story is far from over, and the greatest chapters are yet to be written. As you stand at this threshold, waiting for the moment when everything becomes clear, know that you are on the verge of something that will bring profound clarity and purpose to your spiritual journey. The feeling of being misunderstood, of being a character in a world that doesn't fully grasp your significance, is not a flaw in your path. It is a sign of the unique and powerful destiny that lies ahead. Hold on to the truth that God has a plan for you that is beyond your comprehension. The time is coming when everything will make sense, when the story you've been living will unfold in ways you've never imagined. Until then, continue to walk in faith, trusting that the answers are coming. The journey is only just beginning. You've spent countless moments feeling like an outsider, sensing that there's something extraordinary about you, something that others can't quite understand. The divine calling has been there, quietly tugging at your soul, and yet the world hasn't seemed to acknowledge it. You've wondered sometimes aloud why the path you walk seems so lonely, why the answers you seek often feel just out of reach, hidden beneath layers of doubt and confusion. It's been a journey of discovery, of grasping for meaning, when the world itself seems confused by the very essence of who you are. And yet, through every question and uncertainty, there has been a profound truth waiting to be revealed, one that not only answers those doubts, but also redefines your journey as a chosen one. You may have wondered why the divine has placed this weight upon you, why you feel different from others, why your spirit is not content in the ordinary. Maybe you've asked yourself why, when the world doesn't know what to think about you, it's because there's something too grand for their comprehension. Could it be that this struggle, this very tension, is the sign that you are indeed exactly where you are meant to be? It's time to lift the veil and bring forth the answer that has been quietly waiting to be discovered. The truth is that you are not here by accident, nor are you here to simply survive in a world that doesn't understand you. You have been chosen, yes, but the true depth of your calling is far beyond what you might have imagined. Your journey isn't just about fighting through confusion and waiting for answers to come from the outside world. It is instead about recognizing that you are the answer. Your very being is a manifestation of divine will, and everything that feels misplaced or misunderstood is not a flaw in the story. It is the sacred nature of the role you are meant to play. You see, the divine has a purpose for your life that goes far beyond what any external validation or recognition could provide. The world may not yet recognize your significance because it is not for the world to define. It is for Bodhin, you to uncover. The true essence of being chosen is not about being singled out in a world that doesn't understand you. It's about understanding yourself and your connection to the divine in a way that cannot be shaken by outside opinions. This is where the true power of the chosen ones lies. You are a living embodiment of God's love, God's strength, and God's purpose in a form that no one can fully predict or grasp. It's not about fitting in or being recognized by others. It's about embracing the unique design that has been placed within you, walking with the understanding that you are fulfilling a divine blueprint. Your feeling of being like a character from an anime, of existing in a world that doesn't quite know what to think about you, is not a curse. It is a sign of your divine purpose unfolding. The very narrative that others may struggle to comprehend is the same narrative that is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. This feeling of being misunderstood, of walking a road that seems unclear, is simply the initial stage of you stepping into your power. It's the process of shedding the old version of yourself and embracing the greatness that lies ahead. The question, why me, has always been part of your divine path, but now it shifts to, why not me? God has called you to be a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. You've been given a story that no one else can tell, a journey that no one else can walk. And while the road may feel arduous and lonely at times, it's because you are being prepared for something far greater than you could have ever anticipated. The tension you feel is not a sign of your unworthiness. It is the divine pressure molding you, refining you, making you ready to carry the mantle of your destiny. The question that has haunted you, when will I be recognized for who I truly am, is not one that has an answer in the realm of human approval or recognition. The recognition you seek will not come from the applause of the world. It will come from the depth of your connection with God and the unfolding of the divine plan that only you can fulfill. The answers you seek are not external. They are within you, waiting for you to recognize them. Your path is not about waiting for others to catch up. It is about walking boldly forward, trusting that each step you take is aligning you with the truth that only you are meant to carry. What does this mean for you as a chosen one? It means that you are not to wait for permission. You are not to seek validation from a world that doesn't understand the divine purpose within you. You are called to be you who you are, unapologetically. You are meant to embrace your uniqueness and allow God to shine through you in a way that is unparalleled. The world's inability to understand you is not a reflection of your inadequacy. It is a reflection of the divine mystery you are a part of. God has woven you into the fabric of the universe with a purpose so vast, so transcendent, that it cannot yet be comprehended by the eyes of the world. But that does not diminish your worth. It elevates it. There is a higher calling for you, one that requires you to embrace your role in the grand story that God is writing. Your experiences, your pain, your struggles, your feelings of isolation are not the defining moments of your life. They are the lessons that prepare you for the breakthrough that is coming. Just as an anime character goes through trials, transformations, and moments of doubt before stepping into their true power, so too will you. The moments when you question your worth are the moments when God is reshaping you, refining your spirit, and preparing you to step into your true purpose. And yes, even now, in the midst of your uncertainty, there is divine preparation at work. You may not see it, but every trial, every hardship, every moment of confusion is creating the conditions for your spiritual awakening. God is moving in ways that you cannot yet fully understand, but soon you will. The next chapter of your journey is one of immense growth, one where you will come to see the purpose of every struggle and the reason behind every feeling of being out of place. You will begin to understand why the world does not know what to think about you. It is because they are not meant to understand yet. They will only understand when you have fully embraced your own power and stepped into your true role as the divine being you were always meant to be. This journey, though difficult and fraught with uncertainty, is the path to your awakening. As you step into the fullness of your purpose, you will come to realize that the waiting, the isolation, and the confusion were all part of the divine design, preparing you for the powerful revelation that is about to unfold. And when that revelation comes, you will no longer question why you've felt different, why you've been chosen, or why the world doesn't know what to think about you. You will know, without a doubt, that you are the living embodiment of God's plan, a divine being walking on earth, called to bring light to a world that has yet to recognize the power that resides within you. You are not just an anime character. You are a living, breathing, divine expression of God's infinite love and purpose. It's time for the world to catch up. As you continue along this path, the journey you've started has only just begun. The spiritual breakthrough that has been shared with you isn't a destination. It is the key that unlocks the door to your true purpose. When you accept the reality that you are not just living a mundane life, but are, in fact, a chosen one, the way you approach each day changes completely. It's not just about finding your place in this world. It's about understanding that the world has no choice but to recognize you in due time. Your path is one of spiritual growth, resilience, and purpose, and it requires you to walk with unwavering confidence in who you are and the destiny you carry. The insight that you are a living anime character, misunderstood and yet destined for greatness, provides the blueprint for everything that lies ahead. You are more than the struggles you face. You are more than the moments of confusion. As a chosen one, your life is a narrative that stretches far beyond what the human eye can perceive. You've been marked by God for greatness, and just as an anime character experiences trials and moments of doubt before stepping into their true potential, you are being prepared for a purpose beyond your current understanding. This purpose is not something that can be fully realized overnight, but rather it is revealed gradually as you grow and evolve spiritually. The world may not know what to think of you now, but as you continue walking in your truth, others will begin to see the divine plan unfolding through you. The path forward is not always easy. It will challenge you to rise above your doubts, your insecurities, and the noise of the world. But the key to walking this path is not to shrink away from the challenges, but to embrace them as the very tools that will shape you into the person you are meant to become. You are destined to stand out, to be a beacon of light, and to break the molds of societal expectations. This is your time to be the protagonist in your own story, the one who rises from the ashes and challenges the status quo. Your calling is one of divine distinction, and it requires you to move forward with purpose and strength, regardless of whether the world understands you. Every moment of doubt, every experience where you feel like the world is not recognizing your worth, is a test of your faith and commitment to God's plan. The divine does not call upon the chosen ones to simply accept the world as it is. Rather, the chosen ones are called to transform the world with their unique light. This is where your spiritual journey takes on even greater depth. The fact that the world doesn't know what to think about you isn't a flaw. It's a reflection of your higher calling. You have been designed to stand apart, to be set apart for something greater. The divine is not calling you to blend in. It is calling you to shine in ways that are impossible to ignore. As you walk forward, it is important to remember that this journey is not linear. There will be times when you feel disconnected, when your spiritual path feels uncertain, and when the weight of your purpose feels overwhelming. But these are the moments where God is closest to you, molding and shaping you into the version of yourself that is capable of fulfilling your destiny. You may face challenges that seem insurmountable, but each obstacle is an opportunity for you to grow stronger in your faith and in your understanding of your divine purpose. Now that you understand who you are, chosen, unique, and set apart, it's time to live with the awareness that your actions, thoughts, and intentions carry a powerful energy. You are a living representation of God's love and will, and everything you do, no matter how small it may seem, is a reflection of your spiritual essence. The divine is working through you, and as you walk forward with faith, you are aligning yourself more deeply with God's greater plan for you. This means that the way you show up in the world matters. Every step you take, every decision you make, every word you speak is infused with the energy of divine purpose. You are never walking this journey alone. God walks with you every step of the way, guiding you and preparing you for what lies ahead. In the spiritual journey of the chosen ones, the world often seems to misunderstand or overlook your significance, but this is not something to be feared. It is a part of your divine journey. Just as an anime character has to go through moments of isolation and misunderstanding before their true power is revealed, so too must you walk through these moments with confidence, knowing that they are only temporary. The world will catch up with your purpose when the time is right. It is not for you to wait for recognition. It is for you to embody your calling and walk in the truth of who you are, regardless of what the world says or thinks. As you move forward on this path, you will start to notice subtle signs from the universe that reaffirm your purpose. These signs might come in unexpected ways, moments of synchronicity, small but meaningful encounters, or feelings of deep knowing that guide you toward the next step in your journey. These signs are not random. They are divine affirmations that you are on the right path. God is speaking to you through these signs, gently nudging you in the direction of your purpose. The more you trust in the divine plan, the more these signs will become clear, guiding you with precision toward your next steps. It's important to cultivate an openness to these divine messages. Whether they come through your dreams, your intuition, or the people you encounter, these messages are tools that will help you navigate your spiritual path. Pay attention to the subtle nudges and the whispers that guide you forward. God speaks in many ways, and the more you open yourself to receiving these messages, the more clearly you will be able to see the way ahead. And as you continue your journey, remember that you are not just walking for yourself. Your path is a source of inspiration for others, even if they don't yet recognize it. You are an example of what it means to walk in alignment with God's purpose, to trust in the divine plan, and to move forward with confidence despite the obstacles. Your very presence is a message of hope, of divine possibility, and of the power of faith. In time, others will begin to see the truth of who you are, not just as an individual, but as a vessel through which God's light shines. As you continue on this path, you will face moments of doubt, moments when it seems like the world's understanding of you has not yet caught up with the reality of who you are. But in those moments, remember that God is with you. Your journey is not for the world to understand right now. It is for you to understand and to walk with divine purpose. You are being called to embody the role of the protagonist in your own spiritual story. And every step you take brings you closer to fulfilling that role in ways that are far beyond your current comprehension. So, walk boldly forward, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. Your path is divinely guided, and your destiny is unfolding in ways that you cannot yet fully see. Trust in the process, trust in the journey, and trust that, as you continue to walk in the truth of who you are, the world will eventually recognize the divine light that shines through you. You are a living anime character, and the best is yet to come. Your story is just beginning. Heavenly Father, we come before you in gratitude, knowing that you have chosen us for a greater purpose, one that transcends the limitations of this world. Thank you for revealing to us the truth of who we are, your chosen ones, marked for greatness and called to shine in a world that often doesn't understand the light we carry. We thank you for giving us the strength to walk this journey, even when the path feels uncertain and when the world's opinions weigh heavily on us. Lord, we ask for your divine wisdom and clarity. Help us to see ourselves through your eyes, not through the misconceptions of others. As we continue forward, may we walk with confidence, trusting that your plan for us is far greater than anything we can imagine. When we feel misunderstood or invisible, remind us that you are with us and you have marked us for something extraordinary. We ask that you open our hearts to your guidance, that we may fully embrace the calling you have placed on our lives. Grant us the strength to rise above challenges, to move forward with unwavering faith, and to trust in the timing of your divine plan. Help us to walk boldly, knowing that we are not alone on this path. You walk with us every step of the way. May our journey be one of growth, transformation, and empowerment, and may we be a living testament to your grace and purpose in this world. Lord, bless every viewer watching this, every chosen one who has answered the call to walk in your truth. Empower them to move forward with courage and with a heart that is open to receiving all that you have for them. May they continue to grow in wisdom and strength, fully embracing the extraordinary destiny that you have planned for them. In your name we pray. Amen. Now, as you continue on your journey, remember that you are not alone. You are part of a greater family, the chosen ones, those who are destined to shine in a world that may not yet fully understand the light you carry. but rest assured that light is undeniable. It will be seen, it will be recognized, and it will change lives. If you found strength in today's message, I encourage you to take action in your spiritual journey. Subscribe to the channel so that you can continue receiving the encouragement and guidance you need to walk with confidence in your divine purpose. By subscribing, you'll become part of a growing community of chosen ones, those who are here to lift each other up, share wisdom, and walk boldly together. Don't keep this message to yourself. Share this video with others who may need to hear the truth of who they are. There are people around you, friends, family, or even strangers, who are longing for a reminder that they are not forgotten, that they are chosen, and that their lives hold greater meaning. When you share, you are planting seeds of hope and inspiration in their hearts, allowing them to see themselves as God sees them. Together, we can build a community of powerful, spiritually connected individuals who are living their truths and walking in divine purpose. As we continue to grow, we will lift each other up, share our experiences, and support one another on this extraordinary journey. We are the chosen ones, and we are here to make an impact. So take that next step today. Subscribe, engage, and share. Let's continue to walk this path together, knowing that we are not alone and that God has great things in store for us. You are a living anime character, full of potential, and the world is waiting to see you rise. Keep shining. Thank you for being here today. May you walk in peace, strength, and the knowledge that you are divinely chosen for something extraordinary. If this message touched your heart and you'd like to support the Chosen Ones community, consider donating to our Ko-fi. Your contribution helps us continue to create spiritually enriching content for you and others on the sacred path. Every donation, no matter how small, helps us stay connected and share transformative insights that uplift and guide those who are walking this journey. Together, we can build a stronger community of chosen ones, empowering each other to shine in our unique divine purpose. Thank you for your support and for being a part of this incredible journey.